Okay, this is Big Boss with Foxhound Woods Ball down here in Fort Lauderdale, and recently I've come into some pieces of equipment that you would really love to have a look at. Without further ado, we got this Thunder carbine here. This thing is like bad ass. I'll get to that in just a little while. We also have these nice little toys. Thunder grenades. We got 5 different types of 40 mil, and we also have 2 launchers. With these things, these are like the perfect handheld breaching tools. You got this long one here, which is composite material, some type of hardened plastic. Very lightweight, very durable. Both these, the long and the short one, have AR-15 style pistol grips, so that way you can remove them and change them out for any aftermarket versions from like Magpul, H&K. As you can see, breech loader, and just take one of these shells like this big boy here, pop in, you're ready to rock and roll. It's also easily removable, as you can see. Take it out. All 5 of these could fit right into both these launchers. This short one, made out of aircraft grade aluminum, RIS rail. You can actually put sights on here. This thing's got a nice view to it when you're aiming. Also, it's a breech loader. Also, interchangeable handle. This one is nice, compact, and concealable. If you really want to have some fun, let me put it back here. I've got my Tippmann TPX strapped to my leg, right? I could easily pull it out, and I could change it to either this long one or the short one here. As you can see, this thing ain't going anywhere. You can also use the tension strap, just put it through the trigger guard, and it'll hold secure. Imagine a kid with a Goblin pistol. He pulls that, one shot, you got a spread of 6mm paintballs, 43 or 68 caliber. Pop in, put one in, you're ready to rock and roll. Also, with these 4 shells here, these things could also fit into the E-Vike 3-in-1 M203 grenade launcher mounted here on this Tippmann X7. Easy, just pop this open. Got a shell like this. Pop in, good to go. To remove it, easy as 1, 2, 3. If you want to store these things on your kit, it's another easy thing. Got my TPX holster right here, place where a mag can go. So it can one of these things. That way, you got this, pop open, ready to rock. Only peeve on this is it doesn't have any little tactical goodies like rails or a stock on here to make it more friendly for those guys that do breaches that want to have this thing slung to them. So there are no sling mounts on here. Another drawback, but not too bad. The shells here, can easily take the shells, and got my black cell grenade pouches if you don't want fat boys in them. Got a couple of these. And these 2. As you can see, they will fit right in here very snugly and very secure. Give me a second to show that. These things aren't going anywhere. Plus, you can take one of these. I got the Molly admin pouch here. You could actually put an extra TPX magazine in here like so. Usually you can put flashlights, pistol mags, or my new favorite, this. Have something nice, fast on your person. That way, if you need the shell, just open, yank out, rock and roll. We've also got some other little goodies, and I'll bring you guys over there. Just give me 1 second. Okay, and we are back. Got something brand new to show, and here we are. S-Thunder Model TO2 carbine. This thing is used as a training tool for military and law enforcement purposes, and for paintball, this is also one of those things that has the badass factor. As you can see, actual charging handle similar to the M16, its real life counterpart. This thing is semi-auto only. As you can see over here, flick the selector switch, you're on safe, and now it's semi-auto. Pull the trigger. It also ejects cartridges. This thing is powered by two 12-gram CO2 cartridges that are housed right here in this tube assembly. Just move the stock. See where the things go. Right here is where you charge it. Other than that, it's a 3-position stock. The front carry handle, easily removable. You can go from iron sight to more precision sights, such as this 4-hour scope. I got this for about $16-20 down at Sports Authority. You just fit it on. And now you're ready to do some precision shooting. Ideal for the designated marksman in your team or as a sniper. Handguard's the basic one. You can trade this out for a more tactical style with the rails, and you can change the sizes of it. This is a 21 inch barrel. Very nice. Very accurate too. Did some firing in the back recently, and I have to say, for a .42 caliber gun, this is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Very, very accurate. Also ejects little shell casings out of here, fed by a magazine like this. I've got a couple shells in here, as you can probably see from the angle. I can even hold this thing upside down too, so if you have one magazine slapped in, you can actually tape another one underneath it, give it that Vietnam style feel to it. Other than that, the front sight over here, it's also got the actual bayonet lug. You can fit this with the M7 bayonet from Vietnam, the M9, and the more recent M10 bayonet. All of them fit on here very snugly. Got these little clamps here to maintain retention on the blade. Dust cover. Pistol grips you can easily change out for anything from Magpul, H&K, or any aftermarket M16 or AR-15 platform pistol grips. Unfortunately for this model, the only bad thing I can think of at this point is the lack of a burst or a full auto capability. Aside from that, it's very flickable. You can go from left to right very easily. And that's pretty much it, aside from the bird cage on here, which is the flash hider. You could easily unscrew this and put a different color one on, either for safety or if you want a more realistic feel when you're out on the paintball field. I would seriously advise you keep this thing on so that way nobody confuses it for an actual assault weapon. Fun fact on the birdcage flash hider. The original models during Vietnam were a 3-pronged flash suppressor. They traded over to this one because a lot of stories would say that the grunts, they got their hands on beer bottles or anything when they weren't in the jungle, and they would use them as bottle openers. They kept breaking off, and then the guys at the army would have to trade them out for new ones. Hence, they traded up to this birdcage style. It's actually not bad style, though. Other than that, 1-to-1 scale reproduction. You can also see in the handguard here the gas pipe, just like the real one. It's also got a angle adjustment in here. Just let me take off the sight. Okay, with this right in here, you can put a Phillips head screwdriver. The size for this is similar to the kind that you would have with one of those eyeglass repair kits. It's got a hop-up style adjuster in here, similar to airsoft rifles. That way you could change the angle or trajectory of the weapon. Other than that, 1-to-1 scale reproduction. Flat top rail here on the upper receiver, though. Considering this is a 1-to-1 reproduction of a M16 M4 style weapon, you can actually get a continuous rail system via aftermarket M16 parts made from like Magpul, Daniel Defense, or anything of that nature. Other than that, I'm loving it.